Hello and welcome to episode 145 of the Truly Daebak Show. This is a bi-weekly podcast where this week the three of us come together each 2 weeks to talk about K-pop and whatever's current in the K-pop industry.
Every fortnight.
Every fortnight. This week we got a sort of a special episode. We're finally unveiling the results of our yearly Truly Daebak Awards. So this will be for the 2019 year from January to December of 2019.
Technically December eligible. 2018. I don't know if we actually.
Sorry,
December
2018. They don't exist.
Snubbed.
But I don't think anything super major came out then anyways.
Tempo.
I don't remember. Oh.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Rip. But yeah. So with that, as always, I'm joined by Nate.
I'm original visual. Thank you, Irene. We need Psycho English version.
Psycho English version, please happen. I
Cake
wouldn't be surprised if it
Red
happens.
Velvet returns.
Yes. Anyways, I'm also joined by Andrew. He usually has three things, but I don't know if he's doing that.
Yeah, I don't know what I do anymore. I'm not a regular on the show anymore. Hi, I exist. I'm not just I'm not a disembodied voice. You think there's a you think that
reads my Una review on the internet?
Yeah, yes. that specifically reads Nate's Una reviews on the internet. Yes, that's my new job.
All right. So, I guess with that, we're gonna talk about
what we're listening to at the end. So if you still want to know,
so if you want that, tune into the end. We just want to get into the awards, get into the thick of it, and yes.
All right, so 2020 Truly Daebak Awards. This was voted on by our team of Truly Daebak and our mods and whatnot. So these are our Critics' Choice Awards, I guess. The Fans' Choice Awards will be out probably like the week after this comes out, like maybe like the Monday after, which will be recorded with Baron and Sam, our mods, and myself. So please look forward to that. By the time this goes up, fan choice voting will already be closed as far as I'm concerned. So there is. Wait, I forget if we're voting on like fan choice like predictions or not. But anyway,
So on Discord, you can there's a form to fill out to predict what you think will win. Well, that'll be closed before this goes up because they are also predicting what we voted for.
Okay.
And
so everything's closed. Yeah, if you're watching this if you're watching this in the future, as in like February 5th, then all voting is closed. But if you did vote, you have a chance to win fabulous prizes. So
fabulous.
Hope you won. Anyway, let's get into the awards. I'll start it off with, I guess, some of our fun categories, which is like the category we'll put like random stuff, less serious stuff.
Like the Walwari Award.
Yeah, or most serious stuff.
Third annual Walwari Award.
It's the most serious award of the whole show.
Yes. Starting us off, we have the nominees for Best IOI Branch Group, and they are Chang'a, Daya, Hinopia, Somi, Wikimeki, and Uju Sonyo.
Gugu Gadan got snubbed.
Yeah, sorry, Gugu
Yeah,
Gadan. You have to release music. Sorry, you have to release music to be nominated. And the award for Best IOI Branch goes to Uju Sonyo.
Yeah, so it was pretty clearly between Uju Sonyo and Chang'a.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think if you listen to us throughout the year, Uju Sonyo put out 3 like fantastic mini albums, and even Jacob liked one of them, and he doesn't like Uju Sonyo.
Uju Sonyo's like
newest. Yeah, no, I like their newest album.
Uju Sonyo's like the lovelies of IOI Branch groups to Jacob. Sorry, Lovelies.
I wouldn't go that far. Lovelies is not as good
fantastic. But yeah, so it was pretty. It was close, but I think Uju Sonyo deserved it. Plus, I think we gave it to Chang'a last year, so spread the love around.
Next, we have Best 101 Branch Group. This is our first year having this awards category because 101...
More like Best 101 Soloist.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's like almost all of them are soloists.
Yeah, it's a lot harder to do, just with 101 because like half of them are soloists. And I guess for next year we'll have to do Best X1 Branch Groups because they're kind of dead.
They're all existing groups. It's like it was like Up Tension and what was who were the other people?
Victon.
Oh yeah, Victon. That's right.
Yeah, and whatnot. So anyway, nominees for Best 101 Branch Group are AB6, CIX, Hasangun, Newest, Ong Sungwoo, Park Ji-hoon, Kang Daniel, Kim Jae-won, Usak and Kwanlin, and Yoon Ji-sung. Okay, and the winner for Best 101 Branch Group goes to CIX.
The breakfast cereal.
Kicks.
Let's go.
Kicks. 109.
Yes.
That's how you pronounce it.
Yeah, if you're looking at it with Roman numerals.
Yes.
It was definitely
Maybe
close
that's what it stands for.
I think it was a close competition between CX and Newest. I think I ended up being the deciding vote on that one. I forget. We'll reveal our voting.
It's evenly split between Newest and CIX, but we just edged it out. So sorry, AB6 fans.
Sorry,
we were not
AB6.
the biggest fans of them.
Yep. Sorry,
but yeah, we kind of just edged it out to CIX. I thought their debut was fantastic. Definitely deserves.
They're coming back soon, right?
Recognition. Maybe.
I don't know.
There's like 8 billion groups coming out in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, February.
So I can't keep track of it all.
Yeah, trying to do one review a month in the month
Including
of February.
Good Day.
Oh
Side
boy.
note, Good Day is coming back.
Good. That is a good day.
As
next,
different group.
Okay, next we have Best English Lyrics. Oh god, I guess I have to read all of these.
You have to rap it just like they do in the song.
Hell no. Yeah. Okay,
especially the Promise one.
Okay, so we have the nominees for Best English Lyrics are "It Looks Like a Lion, I'm a Queen Like a Lion" from G Idol's Lion. Red Lip? No. Earrings? No. High Heel? No. Handbag? No. From CLC's No. Show Me What You Want to Do Like That. I Like That. Yes, Like That. Oh.
Yep. So good.
From His Nine's Fun. AIRPLANE from Eyes One's Airplane. Guys Like Me Were Like Them Holographic Shadowless Pokemon Cards We Rare from Peniel's Flip featuring Benzino. I'm Original Visual from Red Velvet Psycho. And the winner goes to I'm Original Visual from Red Velvet Psycho. So Irene hard carrying.
Like it is. Even though Airplane got robbed because Airplane got 3 votes.
Sam was like, it's just spelling. Does that really
And Cooper and Sam vehemently disagreed. But me, Jacob, and Baron were right in the right side of history.
All I went off of was how hype it was at KCON,
yes,
and all
exactly.
I know is it was really hype at KCON.
Yes.
So,
but Cooper didn't experience that, so he missed out and didn't realize how good of an English lyric it is.
Next, we have Female Bias Wrecker of the Year. The nominees are Sungyeon from CLC, Hayoung from His Nine, Hitomi from Eyes One, The Dark Lord from Luna, so that's Olivia here, Yua from Oh My Girl, and Irene from Red Velvet. And the winner for Best Female Bias Wrecker of the Year goes to Sungyeon from CLC. So I actually didn't vote for her because...
Deserving.
Yeah, no, I mean, she definitely deserves it. I didn't vote for her because she's my bias, so I felt like it'd be cheating if I just voted for my bias and Bias Wrecker of the Year. So...
Yeah. I think that's the same reason why Cooper didn't vote for Irene. But yeah, this was split between Irene and Sungyeon. And I think they're both pretty deserving.
I mean, Sungyeon is by far like my favorite member of CLC, despite the now from but despite that, Like
Don't bring
everything else, everything else she does is amazing. Like all her dance covers and whatnot, definitely deserving of a Bias Wrecker award.
Especially with that denim outfit and Devil.
Oh,
yes.
yep. Everything about Devil is amazing. Anyway, Male Bias Wrecker of the Year nominees are Suho from EXO, Jinyoung from GOT7, Jeno from NCT Dream, Younghoon from The Boys, Mingyu from 17, and Lucas from Weishen V or Wavy and Super M. And the Male Bias Wrecker of the Year award goes to Jeno from NCT Dream. Yeah,
We need like an applause track or some sound
yeah,
effect.
yeah, just like a fake applause.
We're all just sitting here like quietly after it gets announced.
Yeah, because it's
like,
not
we
the
already
Friday.
know all these results.
Yeah, it's not a surprise to us, but I mean, hey, I'm happy with Jeno. I mean, it makes sense that somebody at least Nate and I saw in real life. We went because we saw him at MTV. We were there on Jeno's birthday, so no surprise that he's the Bias Wrecker of the Year. So yeah, he's cool.
Even though I voted for Lucas, but
Yeah, even though I voted for Lucas, I'm happy. I'm happy with either one winning, so it's okay. Next, we have Female Bias of the Year, and the nominees are Soyeon from G-Idol, IU, Hyojung from Oh My Girl, Seulgi from Red Velvet, Taeyeon, and Mina from Twice. And the award goes to Hyojung from Oh My Girl. This I was not expecting, in all honesty.
Bet y'all didn't see that coming, you predictors.
Well, some of the Discord members might have predicted it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think
Random,
this might be the
random
first.
Twitter people.
Yeah, no, I think this might be the
predict
first.
it.
Like, this is where we're like busting everyone's like predictions. Probably,
It makes sense if you watched Queendom, but
I guess
if you didn't watch Queendom, you just missed out on
I didn't watch Queen.
a lot of bias wrecking by Hyojung. So, plus if you think about it with Baron and Sam
I still don't think
included
they're
in
gonna
this
guess
voting,
it.
they probably won't. But I think some people might if they think about it, but probably not. I'm sure IU and Seulgi will get most of the votes, or Taeyeon.
Maybe people who watch Queendom might guess. Maybe
That's what I'm saying. People that watch Queendom and Queendom cast might, but I don't know. We'll see. I didn't look that deep into the predictions.
Moving on, we have Male Bias of the Year, and the nominees are JB from GOT7, Taeyong from NCT 127 and Super M, Baekho, or also known as Dongho from New West, Taemin from SHINee and Super M, Q from The Boys, and Ten from Wavy and Super M. So you see that there's a recurring pattern here in the nominations. But there can only be one winner, and the winner of Male Bias of the Year goes to who else? Q from The Boys.
That one, no one will
they
predict.
could see.
I think everyone will predict that. In all honesty,
Sam talks about his neck all the time.
yeah,
I know,
Q's
but I don't know
neck
if
is
they'll
Discord lore at this
expect
point.
Okay, Sam won
Cooper
both of these
and
categories
Baron.
though.
I don't know if they'll expect Cooper and Baron to also have voted for it, and I think
see.
they'll probably expect us to have
Like Taeyong or something.
outvoted. Yeah,
Maybe.
put like Taeyong or Taemin or Ten, any of the TS Super M members because they're top tier.
Oh yes, I didn't
But,
even
yeah.
realize there's 3 Super M members in this one.
And they're all
category.
Taemin, Taeyeon, Ten.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. This one surprised me. I did once it got revealed. I realized I was like, oh, that makes sense. But
Yeah,
I wouldn't
It's-
have guessed it.
yeah. It doesn't jump out at you at first, but it makes sense.
Yeah.
Next category, K-pop Moment of the Year. The nominees are Blackpink performs at Coachella, BTS presents at the Grammy Awards, The Burning Sun Scandal and the Fall of YG, FX's reunion at SM Town Live in Tokyo, the Produce 101 voting manipulation scandal, and SM and Capitol Records forming Super M. So there's a 2018 or 2019 was definitely a very momentous year in K-pop across all spectrums.
Yes.
So, yeah, this is probably like the most interesting category we've had for this, or K-pop moment of the year.
Mm-hmm.
And the winner, or the award, goes to SM and Capitol Records form Super M. So I think I voted for Produce 101 or something like that. Something else.
You and Baron voted for YG, and I think we would all agree that that's probably the biggest moment of the year, but it feels wrong to give it an award. So we kind of like discussed and we're like, we should probably give it to like something a more positive K-pop moment of the year, and we kind of agreed that Super M was like the biggest like positive moment out of the rest of these. So that's how we came to that choice. Because, like, definitely, obviously, Burning Sun, like, scandal stuff is the biggest news moment, like, K-pop stuff of the year.
Even
like,
my dad heard about that and asked me about
exactly.
it.
That became, like, worldwide news, but it's a horrible, horrible scandal that, like, it feels weird giving an award to. So
it's like, are we gonna hand the award to like YG when he in his presidency?
So it made a lot more sense to have like this SM super group that's like focused on the US market and formed with Capitol Records. Like that seemed like a much more fitting award worthy moment.
Indeed. Next we have best music cover. So we have new categories this year involving music covers, or like dance covers is the next one. So this was one that I wanted to include in 2019. I just couldn't get around to it, or couldn't keep track of it, but I made sure to keep track of like music covers and whatnot for the whole year. And so yeah, I think this category came out really good. So nominees are ATEEZ and their cover of Sherlock, originally by Shiny, Into the New World by From Is 9, originally by Girls' Generation, Not Today by Luna, originally by BTS, Destiny by Oh My Girl, originally by Lovelyz, Love Is Strange featuring Kim Isle, I have no idea how to pronounce that, by Sumin, originally by Nami, and Alligator by Uji Sonyo, originally by Monsta X. And the award for Best Music Cover goes to Destiny by Oh My Girl, originally by Lovelyz. So
another one that, if you watched, Lovelyz got an award.
Lovelyz got an award.
Lovelyz
you
got
can't
an
be
award.
mad at us, Stu.
Another one that, if you watched Queendom Cast, like, and actually sat down and watched these performances, like, this one stood out easily the most, like having all the traditional like Asian, like Eastern instrumentals mixed in, like it just completely changed the vibe of the song. And
I like this one too,
in like such a really cool way.
So at least Lovelyz gets some representation, and I mean, Oh My Girl did a really good job of reinterpreting it. So now on to the best dance cover. So this is just like choreography and whatnot, or what we thought were good dances. The nominees for best dance cover are Sicko Mode by ATEEZ, originally by Travis Scott, Cherry Bomb by Luna, originally by NCT 127, Snappy by Rocky from Astro, originally by Chungha, Call Me Mother by Sungyeon of CLC, originally by RuPaul, Love Shot by Uji Sonyo, originally by EXO, and Smooth Criminal by Yua from Oh My Girl, originally by Michael Jackson. So, sort of a mix of K-pop artists covering other K-pop artists covering American songs, older songs, whatnot. So, I think we run a good gamut for these nominees. And the winner for Best Dance Cover goes to Cherry Bomb by Luna, originally by NCT 127. This came out of nowhere. Like they kind of so
good.
Yeah, they kind of fell off the face of the earth, and then all of a sudden, oh shit, we have a Luna dance cover. What?
Yeah, they put out this and the BTS one, and it was just like, holy crap! Like these are both so good.
This is probably one of my favorite like boy group choreographies ever too. Like seeing that at KCON was another big highlight. Like
that's where,
like doing the leg spreading part, I was like, oh my god.
Yeah. That's what invented like the literal like NCT 127 come to Jesus moment. Like literally that moment probably. So yeah amazing cover by Luna.
Limitless.
From the bottom up.
Next, we have Best Asian Artist. So this is a pet project category of mine, another new inclusion. So just I've been paying a lot of attention to more than just K-pop out there. You know, there's a lot of, you know, good music out there from other Asian countries like Japan and China, you know, Philippines, Indonesia, Thailand, that sort of thing. So, you know, I wanted to give a bit of love to those people too, because they've been doing some amazing stuff. So the nominees for Best Asian Artist are Baby Metal from Japan, Bandmade, also from Japan, Meiji from China, though also part of Rocket Girls / possibly
it's happening. Yes, she was there. They did the season's greetings. They're still there.
Okay, I guess they count. Rich Brian from Indonesia, SB19 from the Philippines, and Wei Shen V from China. So we run gamut. We try to sort of limit it to maximum of 2 per country to sort of spread, the nominees around.
From voting for all the AKB groups.
No. Hey, I'm the one that implemented the 2 rule limit, so you can't blame me. That's not for me. That's for you guys. Anyway, winner of Best Asian Artist goes to who else? Wei Shen V from China.
Cooper hardcore trolled and almost split it evenly between Wavy and Baby Metal.
I mean, like, I love Wavy. I mean, I voted for Baby Metal personally because I feel like they put out their best album. But I mean, yeah, Wavy was whoa. I mean, for a group that's technically supposed to be promoting in China to like make sales charts. I know it's SM and everything, but for them to like chart so well here in or they're in Korea as well, like that's impressive. So I mean, I hope they continue what they're doing.
I think for me, like their music quality was nowhere near what I expected. Like I expected it to be so much worse, just based on a lot of like the Chinese pop music that I've heard.
C-pop is definitely like it's an acquired taste especially if you're coming from K-pop.
Yeah, where this was K-pop just in Chinese.
And I mean, yeah,
and like it has tons of rock influences. It's just like really heavy. It's like a really heavy rock influenced NCT subunit, which was just like really cool.
Yeah, and like we were kind of uneasy at first because they were just doing covers of other NCT. Like they did a cover of other NCT songs. They're like, oh, when are they gonna get their original music? And then, bam, Takeoff came out, and they literally just took off in popularity. So
plus they're the most attractive K-pop group ever made.
Hell yeah! Are you kidding me? Between freaking Ten and Lucas and oh my god,
Taemin and Taeyong, it's just like it's ridiculous. Visuals everywhere.
Anyway, next
highlight of the whole
this is the
awards.
Most important category.
This should be a day song, actually.
Yeah, no.
We should put this in a day song.
I feel bad though if we just put it out there on Twitter. Oh my god, like such and such group won a day song. So this is the 3rd annual Walwari Award. For new time listeners, the Walwari Award, named after a group named Walwari, is our award for the worst. Also best, I guess, of K-pop.
Best of the worst.
Yeah, basically the best of the worst. So we list down the nominees of like literally the worst.
And it doesn't even have to be K-pop. You said K-pop. It's not because we have cats involved. Yes, and we did some non-K-pop stuff last year too. I think
just anything that was horrible throughout the year, music-wise, or they did horrible things, we nominate them for this category, and therefore. We choose the best of the worst because picking the worst of the worst is too easy. So we pick the best, like musically, or the one that didn't get arrested for doing molka or something like that. Basically, anyone that does anything illegal or whatever is never winning this award. So, anyway, nominees for Walwari Award this year are Cat 2, Cats the movie / musical, Lalaurie, Peniel, YG the person, and Z-Pop Dream. And the winner of the prestigious 3rd annual Walwari Award goes to Cat 2.
I think they really fit the award
Yeah,
the most.
It's
also.
scary how perfectly they fit this award to the T.
My reaction, like when seeing this for their like song for the first time, is like just like how we reacted to Walwari when we first found it.
Yeah, like I mean, it's bad,
there's
but I
no
love
one
them.
that was gonna win this award other than them.
Yeah,
like it's so bad it's good.
Yeah, I mean,
and on top of that, they just stole a Red Velvet song.
Yes,
like that. And not only is it like really garbage quality music that's just over the top ridiculous, they took an amazing song and completely butchered it, and plagiarized it out of no. Like
it takes skill. It takes skill to do something like that. To make something sound so good yet sound so bad is just like that is an art form of its own. So like it. Yeah, there was no one else had a chance for this award. So, Katchu, congratulations if they're listening. Ganbatte. We try not to be mean about it, but like I hope they do well in the future. Hopefully, we can come around to them like we did with
better
Walwari.
Management, maybe.
Fight.
All right.
Yep. Jacob Stern.
Up next, going into the technical categories, we have first up. Best MV and Visual Design.
AKA the annual The Boots Award.
No, we're not naming it the Boots Award. Heck
yes.
no.
All right. Nominated we have BY with Goddess a Day, Chungha with Snapping, Luna, Butterfly, Superhuman by NCT 127, Psycho by Red Velvet, and As You Wish by Uju Sonya. And the winner of this award is The Boots by Gugudan. No, I'm just kidding.
It should have been. I pushed so hard.
I revealed it just now, dude.
I wanted it to be The Boots.
It is Psycho by Red Velvet. We should have totally put like a fake slide before.
Yeah, we really should have.
Oh, we missed. That was a layup. Shit.
Yeah, that would have been so good.
Yeah.
So
wins.
This one came
Psycho
down
wins.
to BY and Red Velvet, basically. You guys
Andrew
voted for
pushed hard for Goddess a Day.
Yeah, no, I pushed. Yeah, I pushed hard for BY. Goddess a Day.
I think
just
so. Like
form.
so I didn't. Snapping was my pick, but Red Velvet was probably my second. So one, like, it's a little weird because we did talk about this in Discord a little bit, but Red Velvet, like, it's basically like 95% the styling in that music video was like so good it just made the music video. But yeah, my argument that I think Baron agreed with, at least for BY, is it's a really cool like concept and it's really artsy, but in my opinion the music video itself is just kind of boring. Like it looked, if that makes sense. So like
I don't know.
That was my argument.
You're not visual or you're not creative types like Jacob and I. So
oh yeah, definitely.
I can understand. Yeah.
Yeah, like I get usually digital, more of a digital kind of thing, like 3D animated. But yeah, I get shown like videos and stuff like this a lot, so I kind of like fit my palette, I guess, so to speak. So,
and it's funny that we mentioned or that we had this on here because Goddess a Day just started blowing up for no reason. Like on YouTube, I'm seeing like a bunch of reactions to Goddess a Day just recently.
Oh really?
So yeah.
Oh, I know why. It's because React to the Cage reacted to it recently.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
So I bet you after Umu did, a bunch of other people did.
Hey, we were on the Goddess a Day train from day one, guys.
Yeah, literally releases.
Hop off our whatever. Anyway.
Yes. All right. Up next, we have Best Solo, Duo, or Co-ed Choreography. Nominated for this is Gotta Go by Chungha, Flower Shower by Hyuna, Ziggy Ziggy by Psy. I think that's how you pronounce her name.
I mean, the song.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, Jiggy.
Psy, I think is how you pronounce her name.
Say.
La La Lay by Sunmi, Want by Taemin, and then Spark by Taeyeon. And the winner is Gotta Go by Chungha.
Yeah,
damn right.
In my mind, there was no other option.
Damn right.
Yeah,
This song,
I think I voted for Spark, but I'm completely happy with Gotta Go. Like,
no, you voted for
or did I do Want?
but you put you were willing to budge.
I mean, both of them.
Because there was a lot of really good ones in this category, so I was kind of happy with almost any of them.
Yeah, it was split between this and Psy.
I mean,
but this song like just blew up. Like this choreography is iconic choreography at this point.
Yeah.
Like,
Gotta Go.
Yeah.
When I was in
Like,
Korea, it was
everyone was covering
24/7
Yes.
everywhere. Also,
It blew up everywhere. Everyone was covering it. Like that.
Yeah, I learned the choreography.
became a like actual like iconic choreography. So like in my mind, there was no other like possible winner in this category.
And I'd say the good thing that, or to give recognition to both Chungha and Taemin, like I guess the highlights of their choreographies are they like to do androgynous choreography, where it's not necessarily feminine choreography or masculine choreography. Like if you see in the screenshot here, there's male backup dancers as well. So yeah, they really do a good job.
I like that too.
Yeah, they do a really good job of sort of pushing that and sort of making choreography that sort of is regardless of gender boundaries. So yeah, just really good on their part. I'd love for them to collaborate. Like that'd be like a fucking dream right there.
Side note, Jacob, it is Sei.
Sei. I've just been saying
right.
Sei.
It's just Sei then. It's Sei.
Sei.
All right, cool.
Sei.
I'll remember that. Okay, so up next we have Best Female Group Choreography. Nominees are Bonbon Chocolat by Everglow, Icy by ITZY, Violetta by Eyes One, Butterfly by Luna, Fancy by Twice, and As You Wish by Ugju Sonya. The winner is Butterfly by Luna.
Yep, I think
This was another category where
It could have gone either way.
Yeah, I kind of liked a lot of them, but I felt like Luna's was definitely the most like impressive. So that's why I kind of went with it.
for me, this was another one where I was like, it has to be Butterfly, because this was like the only one that actually like impressed me and in a way that like all the other groups I think have great choreo, or like all these other songs
really
have great
catchy,
choreography. They're
choreography.
catchy, but Butterflies actually impressed me, and like the live stages were some of the best girl group live stages I've seen in a really long time.
I mean, like, no disrespect to previous winners, but this category has kind of been like a throwaway to some degree.
I mean, girl group choreographies aren't always,
it's never
like
the focus.
They're usually
really
catchy and fun. They're not technically impressive.
Yeah, but Luna, I mean, has sort of been breaking all the rules in that sort of sense, where basically like this is a technically impressive choreography. Like, I'm very hard pressed to like think of any like boy group choreography that might be more technical than this, or just more like intricate than this. So like really, that's one thing I like about what Blockberry's been doing. Just,
and they just executed it so well. It was always so
incredible.
Like they never, like their performances just were on point for this song.
Finally coming out with more music soon.
Yeah, we can finally get Jakari on the podcast.
Yes.
Like,
all right. Up next, we have Best Male Group Choreography. Nominated for this is Say My Name by ATEEZ, You Calling My Name by GOT7, Superhuman by NCT 127, Humph by Pentagon, Hit by 17, and Crown by TXT. The winner is Superhuman, which I'm happy with. I think everything about this song is like awesome. The MV is great, the dance is great, the song is great. Yeah, I thought.
Yeah, for me, this one came down between this and Hit. By 17.
Same. I mean, I'm happy with both.
It was really close, but I ultimately ended up on Superhuman. It was, like you said, it's just everything about this song is just works so well together. Like it's a really well packaged song, and I think the choreography was really good for it.
Yeah,
this is a really hard category though. I could have seen almost all of these could have won this in my mind. Like this was the one that I took the most time on, like rewatching the choreographies over and over again to pick, because it was so good.
Let's be honest, everything except Hump is a legitimate contender.
Even though Baron and Sam voted for that as their winner. But yeah, Hump was probably my bottom.
Yeah, I know.
But no, yeah, like Got 7 with the opening move when they're all laying on the floor and then one of them like walks around them like a clock.
Yeah.
Is really cool. Like Crown's choreography was super fun and iconic. This list
Crown's choreography is deceptively like intricate. Like
Crown's probably my third. Crown was probably my third pick.
Like it
after
is
Superhuman and Hit.
Like I learned that the month before we went to Korea. Oh my god, I was just
that was when I saw covered a lot when I was in Korea. Like buskers like to do Crown like
oh my
all the
god,
time.
It's so hard because they start off on the ground and like they're doing like all the stuff with like dut dut, like when you're moving your like hands under. Oh god, like that gives you a leg workout because you have to like sit down and stand up so often. So I mean, all these choreographies are amazing, but yeah, NCT.
Yep.
Winners.
All right. Coming up next, we have Best Reality Show and Original Song. I think we are now into the genre categories, actually.
Yes, you are.
Yep.
So with that, we're in Best Reality Show and Original Song. Nominees are Lion by G-Idol, Gorilla by Oh My Girl, X1 Ma.
Queendom.
Jima.
Both of those.
Jima,
yeah.
From Produce X101, 6C, Move, UHSN, Popsicle, or Yuak Sonya, and then Under 19, Like a Magic. And the winner of this, I feel like, is not super surprising, and it is
I hope
Lion
everyone
by
predicted
G-Idol.
Yes.
Yeah,
Good.
this was we were just like this is the Lion Award basically.
Yeah, despite Baron and Sam wanting Oh My Girl to win.
I mean, you're talking about you're talking about like a potential Song of the Year candidate for me. Like this probably like redeemed like G-Idol in my eyes for the entire year of 2019. For them to put this much effort into this song, they get an MV after it and everything, and then they finish last on Queendom. What? Koreans are stupid, man. As the meme goes, like I don't I understand like they don't have a fan base in compared to like the other groups, but like this song just blew everything away. In Queendom, in every other like reality show, like it's insane.
G-Idol has a pretty decent fandom. I feel like they just don't have a ton of hardcore fans. They're more like mainstream popular, if that makes sense. As far as K-pop goes, I mean, because like I remember I think they won in like the first like 1 or 2 weeks. Like they got a win on music shows within like 1 or 2 weeks of debuting. Coming up next we have
I think it was within 7 days or something. It's like the fastest
crazy.
Yeah, that whole year where everyone like 2018 when everyone was breaking each other's records for fastest win.
Yeah, they broke Blackpink's record, I think.
Yeah, they did.
Best Japanese single nominees are Wakey Wakey by NCT 127, Happiness by Pentagon, Sappy by Red Velvet, Famous by Taemin, Voice by Taeyeon, and Breakthrough by Twice. And to no one's surprise, this category is like dominated by SM, but they kind of always do the best.
SM always does the best Japanese releases.
Like I know the whole oh my god TD or SM shows is a thing, but I mean,
well, we are, but
yeah, we are. But it always just feels like SM puts like a deep attention to detail to Japanese singles. It's not just we want to put Japanese music out there to make the fans happy.
Well,
like
they don't just release throwaway singles in Japan.
They don't release throwaway singles, and they don't just do Japanese versions of
their
other
Korean
songs. They actually put out full albums. Like Twice is like the only other big group that is really doing that. I can think of that I know. I mean, other groups are, I guess, like Monsta X and stuff, but I don't know. It just seems like SM's quality is on a different level.
We don't talk about IZ*ONE's Japanese music.
Hey, Tsukitoi Wasetai is still a good song.
Okay, yeah, Tsukitoi Wasetai is good.
We don't talk about the other
the two coming after it.
Hey, Vampire isn't that bad.
Vampire's pretty bad. It's not
Buenos
nearly
Aires
as
is
bad
hot
as
garbage, but
Buenos Aires, but
okay. Anyways, the winner of the Japanese Single Award is Twice with Breakthrough, which
despite us talking about
this. Yes, Yeah, well, I mean, I voted for Sappy because I love that song, but I'm perfectly fine with Breakthrough winning this.
I mean, like, for me, there was no other winner, in all honesty, just because Breakthrough is quite honestly, like light years, the best, like, Japanese Twice single ever released. Like, not even close. Like, I think, I forget if I drew this parallel on the show before, but I really loved how with Twice's Japanese singles, like Fancy and Breakthrough were kind of a pair, and then Feel Special and Fake and True were kind of a pair, like similar sonically and sort of visually and that sort of thing. So I loved them, you know. A lot of the time with groups, like when they release a Korean single comeback, it's like, oh my god, it's this one idea, and then when they have their Japanese single, it's like, yo, what the hell happened? Like it's like something completely different. So I love how they kind of tried to tie the same ideas into what their Japanese releases were. So I mean, super impressed with this. This was, depending on what day it is, I might put it higher than some actual like Korean like Twice songs. It's that good.
All right. Coming up next, we have Best Collaboration or Feature. Nominees are Bloody, Nobody, which is featuring Mino of Winter, Chancellor with Angel, which features Taeyeon, Haze with We Don't Talk Together, which features Giddy Boy and is produced by Suga of BTS, I Wanna Be by Key, which features Soyeon of G-Idol, Sumin with Love is Strange, featuring, again, Kim Isle or Chim Isle. I'm not sure how to pronounce it either. And then Taeyeon and Yoon Jong-shin with A Train to Chuncheon. And, oh, by the way, I picked these pictures. I tried to get ones with the collaborators together, but it didn't always work out, so I did it when possible. Anyways, the winner is Haze and Giddy Boy and Suga.
Yep.
We Don't Talk Together.
Yeah. This one, came down to Sumin or Haze. But I think, for me, I'm not a fan of the feature in Sumin song.
Yeah.
So that kind of like made me push for Haze.
And I mean,
also Cooper put an ultimatum down that Haze needs to win an award. So
I mean, I'd agree too. Like,
no, I think Haze.
Because I mean, like usually, like Giri Boy for me is kind of hit or miss, but he hit it out of the park with this. It's a good feature. Not to mention, like, this might get me canceled, but I mean, I wish Suga did more production for other artists instead of like focusing on like if there ever was a time he wasn't focusing on BTS like solely, like him producing for other artists, like Wine, like incredible. We Don't Talk Together, incredible. Like his production credits are just like out of this world. So
he's definitely a talented producer. Whenever BTS becomes less active, I think that's something he can definitely jump into.
100%. Like, I could see him, like, if he really wants to, like, I could honestly see him, like, pulling, like, I don't know, an AOMG type thing. Like, he starts his own label for just, like, R&B artists and just produces music for them. I'd love that. Just, like, getting, like, Suga produced music, like, constantly would just be a dream for me.
Yeah. All right. Up next, we have Best Band. Nominees are Day 6, Eyes, and Flying, Nell, One We, and The Volunteers. Winner is Nell, which I'm actually happy about. I voted for them personally because I felt that their album this year was really strong, and I believe I nominated it for album of the year.
Album of the year.
It didn't make it to
it didn't make it, right?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I think only me and Baron voted for it, actually.
Yeah.
But,
it was really good. But
this is definitely going to be a curveball for some people.
This was a tough year for bands because One We and Eyes debuting were both really good, and Flying had a really good year. But yeah, Nell was just, for me, that album was so good. And kind of came out of nowhere.
And I mean, deservingly.
It's not something we're like looking out for. It's like it doesn't get the hype cycle that a normal K-pop release gets. So like,
Nell's more of a older
like a
I mean,
normal
yeah,
rock band.
they're an established group. They don't really fit under like the normal K-pop mold or lens.
Yeah,
that
they're
type
not
of
an
thing.
idol band. They're just a normal Korean
They're a
rock
rock
band.
I mean, yeah, they're
So
a rock band. Like even like I remember Coldplay or the lead singer of Coldplay was tweeted about Nell one time. Like that's sort of like their audience they're attracting. Not really like K-pop fans, but I mean they deserve the recognition nonetheless.
No, the Volunteers, Hyukoh, they're more of like they're not like idols, I guess. I guess
They're
you
like
could
indie-ish
maybe argue that Yerin is, but she's not really anymore.
No, not anymore.
But yeah, like Day 6, Eyes, When We End Flying, they're definitely idol bands.
Bands,
you know, just like CM Blue, FT Island in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, they like might get some flack for this because people probably just expect us to vote for Day 6, but like this year was a little weak for them. I mean, I think their songs were decent, but
yeah, they were good. They did well.
We've heard
their
a lot
past
of it.
years are amazing. Like Sunrise, Moonrise. Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think anything is going to beat their 2017. Like honestly, but yeah, it's always just rough in terms of expectations for them. But you know,
exactly.
Yep. So coming up next, we have Best R&B Artist. Nominated, we have Cold, Haze, Hoodie, Katie, Say, we know how to say her name now, and Yerin Beck. And the winner is Yerin Beck.
or Beck Yerin, or
No.
whatever.
Yes.
I still refuse to flip it. It's Becky Yerin.
Yeah, I say Beck Yerin.
Yeah,
I just like
I
that's
usually
like
say
the
Beck
proper
Yerin.
one. Yeah. I mean,
I
where do you
think
even
she's
start
super
with?
She's super deserving of this. Like,
100%.
one of the best mini albums of the year, one of the best albums
of the year?
Yep.
Started her own label. Like, yeah, she
Blue
is
vinyl.
incredible.
Yeah. I mean, who would have thought, like, out of like the ashes, quote unquote, of like 15 and oh my god, for Yerin to put like this kind of output. I mean, like, for so long, she was just, like, releasing, like, random stuff on SoundCloud or doing stuff with the Volunteers, and then, bam, she's back with not one, but 2 albums. You kidding me? Like...
Yeah. I really want to see her live now.
Oh, 100%. Like, if Yerin, you're probably not listening to this, but you used to live in New York. Please come play here. Please, I will beg them to let you perform at, like, I don't know, Terminal 5. I don't know, what's a good famous Madison Square Garden. I'll beg James Dolan to sell the Knicks.
That's gonna happen.
And then let you perform at Madison Square Garden every day because that's more entertaining than watching the Knicks.
I could see her coming to like Urban Plaza or something like that, like Hyukoh did.
Yeah, just something really like tiny. I mean, I'd love for her to come tour here. So please, Yerin, we love you. You have fans here. Come tour the U.S. I need to see you live.
Yes. All right, next up, we have Best Electronic or Indie Artist. And I felt that this category was also like really strong as well, on top of the last one.
Yeah, new category I wanted to sort of give, because it's basically anyone that doesn't really fit like cleanly into any other genre category. So it's just, I guess Island of Misfit Toys and just like super electronic artists that we've been listening to for a while, but we never really had a chance to nominate for them for anything. So I just decided to split it off into its own category.
Yes. All right. So nominated we have Aesoo, Lim Kim, Lula, who her name is pronounced completely different in Korean.
Yeah,
and I don't remember it. It's like Liluli or something like that.
It's Iruli. Yeah.
Iruri. Yeah, Iruri or something like that. It's I'm not sure if she can
but
explain
in English,
it to us.
Lula.
Iruri.
And then Uhyo, Sumin, and The Night of Sokyo. And the winner is, I hope people guess this correctly because Sumin is the winner, and hell yes.
Came out of nowhere.
Yes.
No, I mean, I think if you paid attention to Discord or us.
No, I mean, she as an artist is completely unknown to us.
We listened to that one song.
2017 or so, but
yeah, that one song
but
with
like
Jengi.
Just like blowing up in terms of like our popularity and stuff, or like within our Discord and fandom and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
I had
out of nowhere.
2 of her songs in my library. It was I always forget what it's called, but it's the one with Kengi, I think the guy's name was.
Jengi or something like that.
Jengi, yeah. I always get his name wrong. Yeah, it's Jengi. Far Away by Jengi, which features Sumin. She does the vocals.
Yeah,
on
she
it.
does the vocals. Incredible.
I spammed the hell out of that song in 2018 when that came out. And then also in 2017, she came out with Mirror Ball, which I randomly found. And I listened to that a lot as well. So yeah, I've been aware of her for a while, but like this year, I've in the past couple months actually, I've been listening to her a lot. So I'm really, really happy that she won. Thank you, Baron and Sam, for standing Sumin.
I voted, and Cooper. All of us voted. Except for Andrew.
I knew Sumin was going to be a shoe.
Those two, like
they've been pushing her.
Yeah. I mean,
side note. Oh, good.
I knew Sumin was going to be a shoe-in, so I just wanted to like
win. Yeah,
Idudida. Yeah, Idudida was like Idudi, like her. She was insane. So
yeah. Side note.
She had really good stuff actually.
Jacob, that is just her name with La at the end because it's Luli Lee is her name, which Luli.
Oh, why did she add that?
Luli, because it's actually her like Instagram.
Wait, but no,
handle.
it's Luli La.
Yeah, Luli Lee is her name in Korean,
like
in English,
Luli?
like order.
It's not Luli, it's Luli Lee.
No, yeah, that's why in Korean her name is Luli because Lee Luli. Like her first name is Luli.
Luli Lee.
And Lee, yes.
Yeah, she has the
and
same last name
then
as
she
me.
La at the end.
Okay, I get it.
And then also,
That's
side
so
note,
weird,
she covered Iluli by Uju Sonyo on her YouTube channel because
Also,
that makes sense.
Because it's her
Fun
name.
fact.
It's her
Fun
name,
fact.
yes.
All her music, or I think Becky Yerin is either involved in production of her music, or I remember I saw
really?
her.
That's cool.
Yeah, she knows Irudi or somehow. Like she was, like I looked in the credits. It's like styling and visuals and some production by Yerin and Beck. I was like, whoa, where'd that come from? So yeah, two really awesome, sort of indie underground type of people.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay, up next we have Best Hip Hop Artist. The nominees are BY, Epic High, Giant Pink, Jackie Y, Punchnello, and Zico. I swear to God, the rhyming is unintentional. That read like a Dr. Seuss line. Anyways, the winner is Epic High. I feel like that one's pretty predictable because imagine not. Well,
I voted for BY.
I feel like you could predict that Nate would vote for Epic High.
And then Cooper or Baron had our back.
Yes. Cooper said that the Epic High's album was not that good.
But he also said that they were his second choice. So
yeah, it was my second choice. I think
Cooper really didn't want BY to win, and that's why he did that. Because I think he just really didn't like BY's music this year. Because he picked Jackie Y, who he's obsessed with.
Seriously though, shout out to Jackie Y. Like she's got a lot of really good songs.
Like she did mostly. She had like one song that she did on her own, and then like the rest were features, and she like destroyed all the features. So
the feature she has on I think it's Fantasy on Hwang So-yoon's album. It's so good. It's so catchy.
I know, it's funny because she also, like, going back, she ended up featuring on one of Zico's songs too. So they kind of like sort of collaborated too. But yeah, I'm glad Jackie.
Yeah, I want to see an album from her.
Yep.
All right. Anyways, all right. So coming up next, we have Best Ballad or Acoustic Artist. The nominees are Akdong Musician, Davikshi, Hin, Kwanjina, Stella Jong, and Yuna. And the winner is, I feel like this is another kind of semi-predictable category. The winner is Yuna.
So the mod team tried to throw a wrench into the plan, but we weren't having
with
it.
Hin. Yeah,
This was Yuna
Hin.
versus Hin. But yeah, we put our foot down. Because Yuna had to win. Stable mindset is so good.
Yes.
And unstable mindset is also a 10.
I mean, like,
so
even like, unstable mindset's probably going to be, and Yuna's probably going to be on like Artist of the Year categories for 2021. That's 2021. But even I gave Stable Mindset like a 9.5. Like, and I'm usually the one that's like, ballads. But I mean, this is incredible.
Dude, they're so good.
It is
so good.
5 insanely good ballads.
I really hope she repackages both of the EPs as a full album.
Well,
because
I wouldn't be surprised if she does, because if you get them physical, it does the same thing that My Voice did, where
the lineup.
Like they line up and say
That's awesome.
Ooh.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it was definitely meant to be like a two-part album.
If you want to hear our thoughts on the Yuno review, I hear
my review.
Yeah, my review, or like Nate's review, and read by me. Yeah, you can go watch that on our channel. That's what I'm going to be doing from now on, just video reviews.
Yes.
So
yeah, check out our new review style.
It's really cool. I'm really happy with it personally.
And I think pretty much all of you guys agreed with my review anyway. So
hell yeah, I would have given that a 10 too.
Yes, the album is fantastic. Okay, we are moving on to artist categories, which is my turn. So starting out, we have best duo, co-ed, or subunit. So just this is our bundle of random things that we need to put as an artist group.
It used to be best duo and co-ed, but I mean, subunits are kind of subunits are kind of a dying trend in K-pop nowadays. Like there aren't as many, so we
Except
just
for NCT.
Yeah,
it used to be all the time in like second gen.
Yeah. I feel like it's just everyone's just focusing on main group music or solo type of thing. So it's just better to bundle it together, I guess now.
Yeah, I think the trend is more just like you take the popular members, give them solos. Like before, we would get 1 to 2 subunits for every group basically, but that's just not a thing anymore. But there were still a couple we wanted to point out that were award worthy. So the nominees are Akmu, Block B Bastars, Bulpagan Sa, Bulsa, JBJ 95, Just 2, and Card. And the winner is Akmu by landslide victory. Because, well, I guess not. You guys didn't vote Akmu.
I voted for Just 2 because I think I
voted for Just 2, and Jacob voted for Bulsa.
Well, I was willing to vote for any of those three actually, because Just 2's album was pretty good.
Yeah,
I listened to Bulpagan the most, so that's why I voted for them. But Akmu also had a really good album. So
I missed that album. Yeah, because I was gone in October.
Was amazing, and I'm not even a really big fan of Akmu. But that I voted for them because that album like blew me away.
I'll go listen to it.
So like as someone who's not really a huge fan of them having it blow me away like that, I was like, they had to win. But yeah, Just 2 and Bulsa were probably my other 2 picks because Just 2 was really a really good surprise getting a new subunit from GOT7. Next, we have best female solo artist, and these have 10 nominations.
Yeah, so Sam made the call or initiated the idea to expand female solo, male solo, female group, male group to 10 nominations just because there's just so many. Especially with like female solo artists, there's just so many that I feel like there's just too many people to get snubbed. Yep. And maybe preview for 2021 Daebak Awards, Truly Daebak Awards. These are probably getting moved to Daesang categories because these are these are probably the most important ones.
Important.
Yeah,
exactly. Like if you looked at our nominations before, best female group is literally just second best artist of the year because our best artist of the year was 9 female groups. Or 8 female groups or something. So like it basically, these are just as important. If like honestly, you could say winning best female solo artist is better than winning best album or best song. Like that means you had an insane year.
Yeah.
It wasn't tied to just one album.
One release or one song.
So yeah, we felt like these are kind of just like they're on par with best album or song and just under best artist. Like best artist is the ultimate award, and then these ones and the best album and song are just under it.
Yeah.
So yeah, best female solo artist we have Chungha, Del Subin, Subin from Del Shabat, Haze, IU, Sumin, Sunmi, Sungwoo Jungha, Taeyeon, Baekhyun, and Yuna.
Yeah,
And
don't get
award.
don't get Sumin and Sunmi confused.
I know, it's so confusing when they're right next to each other. It's just switching around the end. And the winner is Baekhyun, as we mentioned before.
Yes, insane year.
She just had an insane year. She had one of the best mini albums, one of the best full albums, and she just killed it all year. So
I just want to say, I'm so happy that Subin is nominated. Because,
Ketchup's so good.
Dude, Ketchup is so good. It's like, honestly, I'm pretty sure I did nominate it. I nominated it for Song of the Year because it's like, honestly, it's nearly my Song of the Year. Like, it's that good. Like, for me personally, I mean. Yeah,
I think
spam
Cooper
the
would
hell out
agree
of
with
that.
you.
It's so good. It's so good. I don't know why people in Discord don't like it.
Yeah, it's
People
good.
in Discord don't like it?
There are some people that are like, it sucks. And we're like,
No, it's good.
It's fantastic.
Yeah,
It's easily one of the best K-pop songs of the year.
But I mean, like, Yerin is, like, spoilers. I mean, she's probably my artist of the year, but
Yeah.
like,
I considered.
I can't imagine.
I think I might have.
I can't think, at least for as long as I've been listening to K-pop, I can't think of any like single solo artist having this strong of a calendar year. Like, not many people, like, most people release like mini albums, a few mini albums, an album. She released a mini album and
a double LP.
Yeah, a fucking double LP. You kidding me? Like, has anyone ever done that? Like everything is a new song. Like that's almost unheard of in K-pop.
Well, a lot of Every Letter I Sent You was like
older stuff.
like songs
Older
that
stuff.
people definitely had already heard, but she
like,
never released it. And
like
everyone's
Square,
like, when are you
whatnot.
releasing this?
Yeah,
like Square, that song is so good.
You know what?
Like,
she wasn't going to release Square. Like,
yeah.
She wasn't going to release Square, and if she didn't release Square, like hearing Square, it was almost no joke. It was like a religious experience, just like hearing like how happy that song just makes you.
That song is the one I want to hear live.
Yeah,
also
no, I will.
Yeah, it's just.
I will cry seeing Square live. It's incredible. So I mean,
also 0310. That's another one I really want to see live.
I want to see like all of it live. So
both of those I think were from 2017.
Let's be on the ground floor for this petition. Let's get James Dolan to sell the Knicks and the Rangers, and Baekhyun is like the only person that ever performs at Madison Square Garden till the end of time.
Yes. Go every week.
Yeah, move over, Billy Joel. Baekhyun's just gonna have 365 sold out concerts at Madison Square Garden.
Yes.
Don't think she would agree to those terms. Seems a little tiring. Her vocal cords would explode. But yeah, for this category, I think like Taeyeon was the only other like contender, really. Like,
yeah, for me, yeah. Taeyeon, I'd want to. So I use mini album was really good, but like,
yeah,
it's just a mini. It wasn't a full. Versus Taeyeon had a really really solid full album, and then Yuna,
and then Baekhyun or Yuna. Had a
hers
really
also was just kind of a mini album as well. So
yeah, for me, it was between like Haze, IU, Taeyeon, and Baekhyun. But I mean, Baekhyun just blew everyone away. Just so.
Sunny Jongha as well. Her album is fantastic. Serenade. Everyone go listen to it.
I mean, all 10 are worthy of being there.
Yeah,
that list is completely stacked.
Yeah, this category is why we created the 10 nomination.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, moving on to Best Male Solo Artist. We have Baekhyun, Chen, Cold, Dawn, Gaho, Kim Dong-han, Lim Hyun-sik, Taemin, Zico, and Zion T. And the award goes to Taemin from SHINee.
I'm happy about this because I really, really, really liked this album.
Yeah.
Also, Super M.
Yeah, well, honestly, Super M, Want, the Japanese album that I'm blanking on the name of.
Famous.
He put out, Famous. Like, he's put out such great music this year again. Like, he's just been on a tear since Move came out. Like, he's just been nonstop putting out fantastic music. Yeah,
because I mean, he's been putting out solo music for a while now, like stretching back before even Truly Daebak started. But it's just
Danger.
This like 2 or 3 year run he's been having so far has just been been on fire.
Yeah, basically Move blew up, and then since then he's just nonstop and putting out music, and it's all been fantastic. And this year was no exception.
Like a modern Michael Jackson. And I'm
Yeah,
here
no, he
for
really
it.
is. He really is.
Yes. Yes. Keep going, Taman. Although eventually you're going to have to go to the army, but
Please
we'll
no.
just ignore that. That's going to happen sometime soon, probably. I think he's got like one more year since he was so much younger than everyone else in Shiny.
Yeah, I think you need to be. I think you have till you're 28. If I'm not mistaken, but
I think I'm the same age as Timon. So yeah, like whenever I turn 28 is when he'll be going to the military.
Mm-hmm. Next, we have second best artist of the year. The nominees are G Idol, CLC, Dreamcatcher, Everglow, Eyes One, Luna, Oh My Girl, Red Velvet, Twice, and Uju Sonyo. And the winner of best female group is Red Velvet. No surprise.
three really good EPs this year.
Yeah. Honestly,
Maybe.
like the only they have, like I said during the review, like Day One is probably their best album minus the single.
Zim's
Dude,
it's funny, like everything
you're on the
you say,
ZZB
Zim's on
train.
there. Yeah.
I'm on the ZZB train.
Yeah, and I don't like ZZB, but the B-sides on the album are possibly their best B-sides ever.
Yeah, the best of like the
So,
trilogy. So
well, no, I'm saying like their best
of the whole thing.
B-sides.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like all of Red Velvet's
Sunny
music.
Side Up. I love it so
Like,
much.
And even Day Two's B-sides were so good,
Yeah.
and then the single
finale,
was great this
yeah,
time, and then Psycho came out of nowhere and
yep.
just blew up right at the end of the year. They were saving the best for last. Like that whole like package of albums was just so good.
It's pretty
minus Zim's album.
It's pretty funny how sort of like Psycho. If Psycho doesn't come out, I don't think Red Velvet wins as many awards as they do.
No, definitely.
Like they snuck that
they
in
needed
at them.
They needed another strong single for
Like
sure.
yeah,
Yes.
literally 11th hour. They snuck that in, and bam, it's just everywhere on like these like lists. So
English version, please.
yeah, please, I need an English version. So
You can tell it exists based on like the
it
production
exists,
and everything.
100%.
So
Like whoever wrote this,
Americanly
it's
produced.
definitely whoever wrote this originally wrote it in English. But I also
I'm still pissed that Birds of Prey rumor was a rumor.
that would have been so perfect. Why did
yeah,
Twitter
it would've
have,
been for the movie.
why
It
did
would've
the
fit
internet
movie
have
so well
Why did the internet have to lie to me?
with such a
that's
good
actually-
idea?
Yeah,
It's a really, really good
why did the
fake
internet-
rumor because it
yeah.
sounds real.
Yeah.
lie to me with fake idea, like bad ideas, not good ones.
Like that's a perfect Harley Quinn theme song. So
Yes. Yeah, no, I want somebody to make like like those fake MVs people make for with like movie clips or whatever. Someone someone needs to do that
like
with
an
Psycho.
AMV but for live
of
action.
Prey.
Yeah,
movies.
basically, like, so, okay, whoever's watching out there, like, we're giving you the idea right now. Just literally make an AMV with clips from Harley Quinn and put Psycho behind it. Instant views, assuming you don't get nuked.
Okay, next we have Best Male Group, and our nominees are ATEEZ, EXO, NCT 127, NCT Dream, One Us, ONF, Pentagon, Stray Kids, TXT, and Wavy. And the award goes to, by landslide, ATEEZ.
Yes, they did really
which
well this year.
You could have easily figured out if you looked at our Best Artist nomination because they were the only boy group nominated. So,
I mean,
they were clearly our favorite.
I made the fight for 17 to be on here because I feel like 17 had an insane year, but without 17 on here, it's just like, it's not even close.
No contest.
It being
yeah.
ATEEZ,
Yeah.
just like what KQ has done for being arguably like a nobody entertainment.
company.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
nobody. Like, I honestly never heard of KQ until like KQ Fellows started coming around, and then ATEEZ just blew up out of nowhere. Like I said, like, I forget if you said one of my predictions.
I still wish they were called Fellas.
Yeah.
That would have been such a cool
It
name.
would have been such a good name.
Fellas.
It was a really bad name as a pre-debut as KQ Fellas, but if they just dropped the KQ and just that was their group name, it would have been good.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have fit their like image at all.
Yeah,
though
no.
is the problem.
I don't think
Like,
I don't think I could
the
stand
whole
them as much as I do.
hardcore pirate
Yeah.
like just doesn't work with the name Fellas.
Like I forget if, because like the last time you guys had an episode, we had like predictions or whatever. I forget if you said this one, but mark my words, ATs is probably going to be enter like top 3, or either, if not top 3, top 5 like boy groups, just because of how. I mean, I have no reference of how well they're doing in Korea. I just know that like for them to just blow up this much like internationally is still pretty impressive.
Yeah, I don't think they're doing that great. I think they're doing okay. I think they're doing like better than like Luna and type of group, but like it is very international heavy, just like Luna is.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll see. I think a couple things I want to point out. I think NCT 127 had a really amazing year as well. Super
Dream
was so good. Dream with Boom, like NCT kill it. We have 3 NCT subunits on this list.
Oh yes,
because we have Wavy as well. So like they just killed it this year as a group, super group. And then shout out to One Us, and also from last category, shout out to Everglow for being rookies that got to their perspective, respective group, like just best group nominations.
Yeah, that's just incredibly hard. So it just goes to show how good they were this year for them to sort of make it into the general category like that.
Yep. Yeah, One Us is a rare boy group that actually got Baron's attention. Valkyrie, so good. Okay, now we are moving on to the general categories. And our first one is Nugu of the Year. This is a new category. We're trying to just highlight some lesser known groups or artists, whichever one impressed us the most this year. And our nominees are Favorite, GWSN, N-Flying, Nature, ONF, and Wikimiki. And the award goes to Nature.
Yay!
To my dismay.
Reluctantly. Jacob and I are huge fans. Well, okay, so I don't want to say that because I think Nature fans are already hating on us with downvoting our videos.
I think Nature has a lot of potential.
Fans?
It's just maybe that's probably who's
we
doing
don't know
because
it's either Nature fans or G-Idol fans.
What? Was it that bad?
Wasn't very good
we just don't
opinion,
like Oopsie. We just don't like Oopsie. Neither of us liked Oopsie.
I like that song, and I usually don't.
The first song was pretty good, but
I really like Nature's other music. I just did not like this last comeback. Oopsie was not my thing. But I do consider myself a fan of Nature because I've liked all their other music. And I think they've been doing really well this year.
Yeah, definitely. They had a huge blow up with I'm So Pretty. So I don't want Oopsie to sort of like really, detract from that too much, whether you like it or not. But I mean, I felt just I'm So Pretty was just incredibly catchy. Yeah, just out of nowhere too. I totally forgot Nature was a group, and then oh shoot, like that song comes out, and not just that, Saebom blew up for some reason. Just like
well, no, Saebom's been blowing up. Yeah, like since Nature started, basically. She was like getting fan cam videos becoming popular like from the start. I
mean, I think Nature's probably like a fan cam away from just like blowing up probably in Korea. Just like somebody, basically they did like an EXID Uju Sonyo type thing where it was like one fan cam might put them like over, like out of Nugu status basically. So
they added Sohee, which was good. I want to shout out Favorite because that's like the most super Nugu on this list. Like nobody
Loca's
knows
really
who Favorite is, but Loca blew us away, and it's so good.
I mean, I know Loca did pretty good. It had like a couple million views on YouTube, so I mean, it got some people's attention. Yeah, so
Loca, Favorite originally got my attention mostly because one of their members was on K-pop Star 6, and I recognized her, and I was like, oh, that's where she ended up. So.
And I mean, they had a weird concept in the beginning too, and then they just completely changed. So.
Yep. I make starred Loca, so it's all thanks to me.
Yeah, Nate.
Nomination.
If you want to thank anyone, thank Nate.
Definitely. Also, Wikimiki got robbed. Next, we have Breakout Artist of the Year. So this is a artist that kind of was like not like unknown, but was kind of like B, C tier artist that just like lower tier and kind of blew up for one reason or the other. So our nominees for this are ATEEZ, CLC, NCT Dream, Newest, Oh My Girl, and Uju Sonyo. And the award goes to Oh My Girl, which I think is if you were like, I've said this a lot with all these Oh My Girl awards, but if you're paying it, not even if you watched Queendom, but if you were just paying attention during that time, like to trends and stuff, like they actually blew up. Like that show, I think the point of that show was that, and they were really the only ones that benefited from it. Like the other groups didn't really.
And I mean, like Mamamoo was famous already in Korea. Like they did not need the bump. Like Oh My Girl needed the bump.
It kind of put a little bit of a spotlight back on AOA, and because they just started doing stuff again, which they weren't doing stuff before.
Yeah,
but
AOA
the other
was literally
groups
saved by that show, basically.
Yeah, and honestly, the show didn't do that well anyway. And it was a big thing. We think it just came down to. It was mostly just fans of each of the groups watching, so like nothing really changed. But the thing is, I think Oh My Girl made all the fans of all the other groups fans of theirs. I mean, because they did so well.
That's literally their nickname. Like back at even 2016 when I was first hearing about Oh My Girl is your favorite girl group's favorite girl group.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
That's
definitely.
exactly what I was going to say.
Every girl group loves Oh My Girl, and so I think like. All the fans realized why watching that show. So they blew up like crazy, and I think they were definitely fitting of this award.
Yep.
Next, we have Best New Female Artist, and the nominees are Blue D, Bandit, Everglow, Hinopia, Itzy, and Giselle. And the award, no surprise, goes to Everglow.
That might be kind of a surprise to some people.
I don't know, like
non-viewers might be surprised because
you think I guess maybe people think Itzy maybe, but like I don't know, Everglow just that's true. They didn't show up to KCON. We shouldn't have given them the award. Granted, none of these groups showed up to KCON, so
yeah, go figure.
But they were supposed to be there.
But no, it's just like Bonbon Chocolat was like it was just a masterpiece of a debut. Like
one of the best debuts.
Yeah, we don't get debuts of that quality very often anymore, and so it was like they just blew everyone away. And I think with Itzy is they're like too like divisive, like
love it or hate it, basically.
Yelling.
Also, and
I remember,
it's just me. I mean, everyone was kind of already expecting Itzy to just be insane just because it's JYP, but Everglow just really came out of nowhere. Like, I was not expecting Everglow to become this big. Like, how often is it that a group that has members from a produce show that like they didn't make it to the final group are more popular than the actual like final group? Because they're like, it's probably not, at least on an international scale, they're like Everglow's like leaps and bounds more popular than IZ*ONE, and I say that even as like an IZ*ONE let's stand like international fans,
Western fans probably I'd probably say so.
I mean, IZ*ONE's still Korea, it's
Korean
still
and Japanese fans, and even like I'd say Asian fans in general. I think IZ*ONE's probably
like IZ*ONE.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just
except China, probably just because of loyalty, brand loyalty.
Brand
so it's the Chinese
Rocket
group.
Girls.
Yeah, I mean, just I really was not expecting this to come from Everglow. So yeah, they really deserve it. I know Adios is kind of like divisive. I mean, I didn't like it at first, but I've definitely come around to it a bit. Interesting to see what they'll do with their first full album. I think is releasing soon.
Speaking 2 days.
Speaking of IZ*ONE, I really hope Yenna joins Everglow.
I was gonna say I can't wait till Yenna joins us. It just has like ridiculous rap.
Although I have a stinking feeling that they're gonna do what a lot of the produce people keep doing,
like going
did. Solo for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't imagine Yenna going solo.
We'll see.
Sorry,
I don't know.
Yenna stands.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know. We'll see.
It'd be one of the rare situations where somebody joins a group and they're not just gonna immediately overshadow everyone just because Everglow's already popular. So
yep.
And it definitely helped them, get more popular in Korea too by adding Yenna. So
yep.
Yeah, I'm also glad we got Bandit and Giselle on this list because I really like both of them.
Yeah, definitely. Giselle was just came out of nowhere. We. Not a lot of people even know what the hell Million Market is, but
yeah.
So
It helped that she had that random station song out of nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, if you pay attention to SM's YouTube account, you'll find out about Million Market.
yeah.
Yep.
And yeah, just her first song was just incredible as someone that likes, that type of R&B. So
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, next we have best new male artist, and the nominees are One Us, One We, Trey, TXT, Very Very, and Wavy. And the award goes to Trey, surprisingly. I don't think this is one I think people aren't gonna
Memed him in.
realize. I think people are either gonna think we voted for One Us, TXT, or Wavy. Maybe.
I mean, the caveat with this
Trey,
is
so good.
we might have given an award to a group that no longer exists.
That is true.
Damn you, banana culture.
But God, it was. I mean, Trey just was like everything. Like we were hardcore loving that release. Like almost all of us. It was old school, like Big Bang, like R&B Big Bang,
second,
and
like
early like blue Haru style Big Bang, and it, like we all love that type of music.
Yeah,
so
it appealed to our second gen sensibilities, and which we really get nowadays. So I guess it's just I hope they're still around. I don't know if anyone from their company is watching, but save Trey. Hashtag save Trey.
Yes, hopefully we get more Trey because they were amazing, but we'll see. Next, we have Label of the Year. Almost there to the day songs. For this, our nominees are Big Hit, Cube, JYP, KQ, SM, and WM Entertainments. With SM being the only one without a white background.
No, I just like how aesthetic though. Like everyone has entertainment at the end because not everyone has like entertainment. So nice and clean.
And the award goes to Big Hit Entertainment. Not surprising. I think they continue to grow BTS's popularity. And on top of that, they debuted a new boy group who also had really good music and was really good popularity. Yeah. And then they started buying up other companies and purchased one of the biggest girl groups around with G-Friend. So it was a really big year for them.
Yeah, I'll definitely be interested to see like what the change is, if there is any, with G-Friend under the Big Hit label, because they're not even called Big Hit Entertainment anymore. They're actually called Big Hit Labels. Like that's what they changed the name of their YouTube channel.
They got an umbrella corporation now.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Again, if you guys watched my predictions, or our predictions, but mine specifically, watch out for a big hit in 2020 because I think they're gonna buy more companies.
Yeah.
So.
Yep, definitely. Also, shout out to Cube being on this list because last year they were on the Walwari Award.
Yes.
Yeah, no, what a turnaround.
But they turned it around like crazy this year.
Pentagon was putting out good music. Freaking G-Idol is just insane.
G-Idol and CLC killed it.
They saved CLC.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, props to them. Props to KQ, as I mentioned before. Again, just they're just what they did with ATs is insane. So.
Yep, and then WM with Oh My Girl as well.
And ONF.
And ONF, yeah. ONF had some great releases this year too. And then obviously JYP and SM just probably always going to be on this list. So
yeah, basically.
Unless they do something as horrible as YG, they're going to be on this list most of the time.
I don't think YG is ever going to be on this list. Let's just be honest right now.
No. Okay, last one of the general categories. We have a producer, songwriter of the year, and the nominees are 153 Jumbaz, Andreas Oberg, Black Eyed Pilsung, Kenzie, Lindgren and Melanie Fontana, and then Mono Tree. And the award goes to Black Eyed Pilsung.
Yes,
and
because
I think it's well deserving.
Some of the best songs of the year.
I love all of the people on here, but I mean, it was kind of no contest from like day one of the 2019. It was kind of no contest.
Yeah, basically.
Ung Gotta Go right in the beginning of the year.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was Ung by A-Pink, Gotta Go by Chungha, Fancy by Twice, Beat Beat by Ruan. Like, they only released 4 songs in all of 2019, but literally every single one of them was incredible, like, Song of the Year candidate level, like, songs. Like, I've never, like, of all the times we've been sort of paying attention to, like, producers and songwriting, like, they've got the magic dust or whatever. Like, seriously, I don't know what they're putting in the water over there, but they haven't nailed it in. And I mean, it's funny considering how, like, Black Eyed Pills song was always the bane of everyone's, like, oh, why is Twice just, like, putting out all the same songs over and over and over again? And it was like, oh, it's Black Eyed Pills song's fault. And then literally Black Eyed Pills song is kind of the catalyst for Twice's next evolution like this.
Yep.
And same thing with A-Pink. A-Pink's sort of like new change. Chungha's new change. Like, they're at the forefront of all these artists, like, finding and developing new sounds. So, I mean, I can't think of anyone more deserving. They just had an incredible year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's move on to the final category, the day songs. And so, thing to note for all these, they are limit one per artist per song or album. So there were no, if our second favorite song from that artist would not make this list, even if it was higher than some other ones. But we just wanted to stop it from all being Red Velvet tracks.
Basically, everything except ZZB. No Zimzalvim.
Yeah. Okay, so the nominees for Song of the Year are A-Pink's Ung, Chungha's Gotta Go, CLC's Me, Everglow's Bonbon Chocolat, GOT7's You Calling My Name, IU's Blooming, NCT 127's Superhuman, NCT Dream's Boom, Oh My Girl's Spring Summer Fall Winter Love, and Red Velvet's Psycho. And the award for Song of the Year goes to A-Pink's Ung.
Hashtag stream Ung.
It happened.
Yeah, stream it.
You memed it into existence.
No,
Stream it.
Nobody that doesn't know us will have ever guessed that in predictions, but if everyone in Discord did not vote for this as a prediction, I'm going to be disappointed.
I mean, it was pretty much everyone but
easy,
me voted
easy.
for it, right?
It's a free
Yes.
bingo space.
Basically. Although I could see people predicting Blooming, because we all love IU a ton, and that song was really good too.
Come on.
But Ung was
It's so good.
Just from the beginning of last year, like,
Honestly, it's I think at this point, it's one of the best K-pop songs of all time, like, already.
Maybe
in my
it's-
opinion.
I mean,
One
for
of my
me-
favorites.
For me, it's
Not
probably
the best, but, like, one of my favorites.
maybe
Yeah.
for A-Pink, it's probably like A-Pink's best song by like
Definitely there.
a
Definitely.
landslide. But I mean, they haven't had a comeback yet, have they?
In
no,
2020, no.
there's been some
No,
rumors,
2019.
but, well, they're doing a concert right now.
Yeah, I was like the when
yeah,
they released
throughout
Percent.
2019.
Yeah, Percent. That was
This
their
is
only
the
release.
last song that they released.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah.
We need a comeback.
There
Like,
was
they
a
need to-
rumor that they need one coming back soon, but they're doing a concert right now, or very soon. So
Hopefully Black Eyed
after
Pills
that.
song. Yeah, hopefully Black Eyed Pills song is also producing the next comeback because they really took A-Pink to another level with their production.
Yep. Yeah, it just had to be the song. It was like, for me, it was between this and Blooming, and like, I don't know, it's close, but it had to be. Just
Yeah.
It was Truly Daebak's like song this year, basically, like, not as an award, just as like
A thing like
if you were in our Discord, this was this
Yeah.
year's song, so it had to be song of the year.
Regional
Like,
indicator
Yeah, how many
S,
people-
regional indicator T, regional indicator R.
how many people had Stream Ung on their like
Yeah, exactly.
Discord thing. So
we turned it into a meme in our Discord to stream it. And
I know it's not even just a meme; it's a good
everyone
song.
loves it. Yeah, exactly. It was a meme to stream it, but we were telling you to stream it because it's an utterly amazing song. And
Yes.
somehow everyone in our Discord loved it, even people that aren't really fans of girl groups, I feel like, were enjoying it. So that shows
People
you
who aren't even fans of A-Pink
how
like me.
good
Like
this song.
I barely paid attention to A-Pink, and then bam, Ung.
everyone should be fans of A-Pink.
Yes,
since
they
debut.
should. Panda Bong on Nate's shelf back there.
I need to get Gen 2 Panda
Yes.
Bong, but actually, I was going to sell you this one cheap and buy a new one. I should do that still.
I'll take you up on that.
Okay.
All right.
We can move on. Andrew.
Mini album of the year. The nominees are Epic Eye, Sleepless in a bunch of underscores. IU with Love Poem. Hard Eyes by Eyes One. XX by Luna. Udada by Sumin. Voice by Taeyeon, which is a Japanese album. Fancy You by Twice. For the Summer by Uji Sonyo. Our Love is Great by Baekhyun. And Stable Mindset by Yoonha.
Yes.
Only one person can win, and the winner.
Stacked category.
Yeah, it's a huge, it's an insane category.
Yeah, no, mini album was so hard for us this year.
Yeah.
There's like 20 award-worthy mini albums this year.
Easily, I could probably put 20 on here.
There were so many more that we had to cut that were really hard.
Just like Highlander, there can only be one, and the winner for mini album of the year in for the 2020 Truly Daebak Awards is Love Poem by IU.
Yes. Very good.
Definitely worth it.
I mean, yeah, like pretty much almost everyone could have won on here, so I have no problems with IU winning this.
Yep. I think Blooming is probably her my second favorite IU single, and the B-sides on this song or this album were some of her best. Like this was just top tier IU all around, and she's already one of the best K-pop artists ever, so that's saying something. But yeah, like you said, this category was stacked. Like any of these could have killed it and won. Like they're all amazing albums.
I mean, only IU can like fuck around being an actor for like 9/10 of the year and then just suddenly put out an album. Like seriously, who does that? Seriously, who does that? Like
she was in like one of the biggest dramas of the year with Hotel de Luna, and then puts out mini album of the year because why not? She's IU. Also, she starred in the music video for the single of another album on this list.
She had with Epic the Netflix special. The Netflix special. Remember Persona?
She had the Netflix Persona special. Yeah, but and then she starred in Epic High's single where the album is on this list. So
yes.
I'd
like to shout out Epic High's album. I know we mentioned it earlier, but like
I mean they won.
It won hip hop artist
or hip hop artist.
I'm glad it was recognized, but it was interesting being Sleepless in Seoul in Seoul.
Yeah, no, that came out like right when we were there, like so that was crazy. So also, and I have to give huge shout outs to Baekhyun. I mean, again, like Our Love is Great. Our Love is Great was just like listening to Baekhyun's music just gives me a whole new appreciation for the artistry of creating music and just that sort of thing. Like it's making me
Stand from JYP also.
Incredible.
Also, we should artists we haven't talked about basically at all this episode, but or very little is Hard Eyes by Eyes One. Like with it being their last, we never got their third mini album, which might have been even better than this. Hopefully, we'll find out soon. That was supposed to come out last year. Like Hard Eyes was so good. Like the B-sides on that are so good. Violetta was so good.
Yeah.
Airplane Live. Highlight of KCON.
Yes. It's really fun.
I forget if I explained this
before.
It's
a really fun girl group album.
Yeah, but I just live in constant fear that Eyes One's next single is just not going to be good. And the second I heard Violetta, I was just like, oh my god. Oh, it's actually good. Not just that. I think I like Violetta better than La Vie en Rose. Like, and not like...
I can't say that.
It's not even a 1A, 1B situation. I think just Violetta just shot up that far up my my rankings. So, we'll see. We'll see how it turns out for the next release. So, Jacob, you're up.
All right. Next up, we have album
when you weren't paying attention.
I did grab a prop.
Spoilers if you could figure out what that was, but probably not.
We have album of the year. The nominees are Akdong Musician with Sailing, ATEEZ with Treasure EP Fin, All to Action, EXO with Obsession, Haze with She's Fine, Hoodie's Departure, Oh My Girls, the 5th season, Red Velvet with the Reve Festival finale, Sonuk Jongha with Serenade, Taeyeon's Purpose, and Becky Eddings' Every Letter I Sent You. And the winner is, which is my prop, Taeyeon's Purpose. Yes, Purpose. It's so good. If you haven't listened to it,
do you have the not repackaged?
No, I don't. I want it.
Because I was going to say, that thing's like a ginormous monster.
No, I'm going to get the deluxe edition. But I have the repackaged on me right now. It's so good. Please listen to it. And yeah. But no jokes though, this category was also like really strong as well. Like if you put all of Red Velvet and ATEEZ's EPs together, they make really, really good albums.
Insane, yeah.
Akmu, again, their album was really good. We haven't talked about it very much, but Sonu Jungha's Serenade, it's really, really, really good. It probably flew under most people's radars, but it's a really good album. And then, of course, Becky Eddings.
Oh yeah, Every Letter I Sent to You is just insane. I guess I'll speak on behalf of Cooper because he's the one that originated this idea. I think I like Purpose better than My Voice.
I'm not there, but I do love Purpose.
I think
it's easily my album of the year.
Like I just got so much from Taeyeon that I wanted to hear off of Purpose, and the repackage and everything. It just really put it over the top for me.
I never really talked about it in. I guess I kind of touched on it when we talked about the repackage last week, but I do appreciate like kind of the, I guess use Nate's favorite word, dichotomy between My Voice and Purpose. How Purpose is very like bright and it's like light, and My Voice is, very like light and bright, whereas Purpose is like dark. It's more like dark feeling than.
I don't know. I guess I just like that side of Taeyeon more. I don't know.
I also want to shout out, like I said, Akmu was Sailing, like that. I'm not a huge fan of Akmu, but that album was utterly amazing. And then, the Fifth Season by Oh My Girl is easily their best album. It came out of nowhere.
Yeah, and then we didn't talk about it much at all, but again, Hoodie's Departure is one that probably also flew under people's radar, but it's really, really good R&B album.
Yeah, it was interesting because... Oh, God.
I mean, she hard carries AOMG. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Jay Park. You're not the best artist in your own company.
This category, unlike Mini Album of the Year, didn't have a ton to nominate, but what we did nominate was all utterly insane. Like there weren't really that many albums this year, like full albums. So we really didn't have too much to choose from, but all of these are still award worthy, I would say. We didn't have to like throw some random album in there to get 10 albums.
And most of them came out towards the end of the year. I don't know, maybe that was just a sort of thing. Like everyone just usually releases minis at first, and then towards the end of the year they release more full. So hopefully we get more full albums this year that are of this quality.
Yeah, I agree. I think we're getting a Dreamcatcher one soon, so.
Ooh.
Okay. We're at the final category of the 2020 Truly Daebak Awards. The Artist of the Year.
For all the marbles.
And, like I said, this is basically the best girl group. Because ATEEZ is the only not girl group. I guess there's two soloists or three soloists in there too, but best female artist / group. We have the nominees are G Idol, ATEEZ, CLC, IU, Oh My Girl, Red Velvet, Taeyeon, Twice, Uju Sonyo, and Baekhyun. And the award goes to Oh My Girl.
Bam.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Well, if people in Discord will once they notice that Cooper, Baron, and Sam got to vote. But people that only listen to us would not have guessed that. Like only listen to the podcast but aren't in Discord. And then random people on the internet are never going to guess that.
What the fuck? Oh My Girl. Yeah.
But they just I don't know. This year was like utterly incredible for them. Like not just music wise, but Queendom helped them blow up. The stuff they did on Queendom music wise was insane. Like they easily should have won that show. Like obviously Mamamoo was going to win because
if it wasn't a popularity
it was a popularity contest. But the stuff they put out on that show was miles ahead of all the other groups. And then the fifth season was definitely their best album, one of the best albums of the year. Like they just they just blew up this year, and so
Yep.
I think they definitely deserve it, even if this is clearly biased towards the mod team vote compared to us. I think it is a worthy pick.
I mean, I'm probably the only one that probably doesn't agree with this at all. I'll put it out there. I mean, I fought hard and long for Twice. Twice was my pick, just because, and sort of my explanation for that was, as someone that was so frustrated with Twice's music, especially in 2018, like at the point I was just like, I don't even care about this group anymore. To just hear, maybe it was just hearing Fancy in Korea, like being there in Korea, just like changed my complete, like, that basically was just like the 180 for Twice for me, and I guess, and easily I can say this is their best year musically. Like, it's been their most interesting that they've been in a long time. Not even just popularity-wise, just, like, quality-wise. So, you know, for as critical I've been on, like, with Twice, like, if you listen back to 2018, I just shit on all their music, basically. Like, I just was so frustrated. And for me to, like, I feel like that's why I'd sort of give them the nomination for Artist of the Year, just because of the turnaround they had was just insane. And I did not... Because for so long, we were just talking about, like, when are they going to have their Run Devil Run? When are they going to have their Run Devil Run? When are they going to have their Run Devil Run?
Yeah, they finally had their
And
Run
it
Devil
happened.
Run.
I'm just like, oh my God, I actually don't hate it. So, I mean, everyone here is probably, like, really deserving. Like, ATEEZ, like, ATEEZ, this is probably the most insane year of a boy group, like, I've ever, like, ATEEZ, like, the sheer output that ATEEZ had, and for coming from KQ, like, like, even, like, EXO and like BTS, like they're not putting out this much in terms of singles. Like it feels like almost like every season of 2019 they had a new song out. That's insane. Like you rarely hear that. Like putting out like 4 or 5 mini albums in a year. Like bar like Stray Kids basically.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like basically almost everyone on this list you could say this was their best year so far. Like CLC, definitely their best year. They put out insane music.
Devil got robbed in this nominations.
Yeah, Devil, I agree. I thought Devil should have been over Me. I'm surprised we put Me in Song of the Year, but that was not
a Cooper
our choice.
thing. Yeah,
that was a mod team thing.
Definitely was a mod team thing.
But no, yeah, Devil and Me were both insanely good. IU put out one of her best mini albums. Like I said, Oh My Girl had an insane year. Red Velvet's like whole Rev Festival is just one of their best like releases. Taeyeon put out another full album that's on par with My Voice, which is insane. Twice, like you were saying, had their best year. Uju Sonyo put out 3 insanely good mini albums.
They put out an album that I liked.
They put out a mini album that Jacob even liked.
And not just that, like, Uju Sonyo's, they're definitely finding their like strong, like their niche or their fan base. And for so long, with all these IOI branches dropping like flies too. So
they're growing
strong.
Like them and Chungha are the ones that are like actually growing. I bought 9 Uju Sonyo albums this year.
You are a madman.
Like, 3 versions of each.
There are 3 versions of each. And then we've talked about many times throughout this episode, but yeah, Baekhyun, obviously, she had one of the best albums, one of the best mini albums.
My personal vote.
Yeah.
It was twice in year as well.
It was twice in Yerin for me, so.
Yeah, it was Red Velvet and Oh My Girl for me, but I would have been fine with any of these artists.
Yeah, me too, honestly.
So
for as complicated and like troublesome as 2019 was, like we still got an amazing amount of music. Like there's like this is probably the most invested
quality
I've been.
Music.
Yeah, this is probably the most invested I've been in the awards. I mean, I'd probably say that every year, but like pretty much every category you could just there's multiple winners for pretty much anything really. So like there were no like participation awards or just like desperate like nominations here. Like pretty much everyone deserved it here, especially Walwari.
Yes. So that's it.
Yep.
That is Truly Daebak Awards. We still have the Fan Choice Awards coming out next week, but yeah, definitely let us know what your thoughts are on all the winners. Awards. Yeah, these are our awards. the most important
You get
ones.
to hear about your awards next week.
Yes.
With what it's Bamdrew is our thing. Yeah, so it's me. It's me, Baron, and Sam all doing the Fan Choice Awards. So look forward to that.
Yep.
All right. With that, we can now do the segment that got pushed.
Yes, that was the
to
beginning.
back.
So now we can start the show with our normal intro.
Yes. Yeah, that was just our intro. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be a short show today.
Yes.
So we'll probably. Anyways, I guess just so that we could get the awards like just front and center in the video, we decided to move this segment to the back, but we wanted to keep it because we want to make this kind of a tradition for the show.
Yep. And I know people like
listening
hearing about what we've been listening to recently and just discussing what we've been listening to the past fortnight.
Yes.
So yeah, who wants to go first? You want to go
All
first,
right,
Jacob?
so I guess I'll go first. So a little less K-pop this past 2 weeks, I guess. So what I've been listening to is this week especially both Pink Floyd and Rush. I've been listening to a lot. Fun fact: those are actually my dad's two favorite bands. So yeah,
Rest in
peace,
Neil Peart.
Rest in peace, man.
definitely. One of the all-time best drummers, easily.
I'm very happy I was able to see them live.
Oh, I regret not seeing them live.
Yeah, I've mostly been listening to Dark Side of the Moon, Wish You Were Here. Really good albums. And then for Rush, both Moving Pictures and 2112.
Oh,
The classics.
Moving Pictures is
Yes.
that might be their magnum opus for me.
Yeah, so
or
I got my
2112.
first cell phone as a hand-me-down from my dad. So my first ringtone was Tom Sawyer by Rush.
Tom Sawyer, yeah.
Yeah. And then also Paramore, Karakura Benito, Rina Sawayama, and then for K-pop, I've actually been listening to the new Hyukoh album that just came out. It's really good. I'm excited to talk about it. Let's see, Weezer, listening to their older albums, and yeah. Oh, Gorillaz just came out with a new song, but I've only listened to it once so far.
I haven't listened to that on whatever yet, but
Yep.
Yeah. For me, I have been continuing my SNSD discography listen. I actually finished SNSD stuff, got through
Nice.
TTS.
I need to do another one.
And OGG, and got into Taeyeon because I'm doing all the solos and subunits and stuff too. So it was really nice. Yeah, it was great getting to. I haven't listened to TTS's albums in probably a couple of years,
good.
to be honest. So,
I haven't listened to those in years.
I included the Christmas album because I'm doing a whole discography listen.
Dude,
so,
all right. This is not a hot take. This is a cold take. The beginning
Santa.
section of Dear Santa should be its own
so
song.
good. Yes.
Yes.
So good. So yeah, I got through all that. Loved it. I mean, this is SNSD. They're my favorite group of all time. Obviously, I'm gonna love all this music. Through Taeyeon stuff. I think I'm almost done with Taeyeon stuff at the end of Purpose.
Going to Tiffany.
Repackage. So yeah. Oh, I did Soyeon too. That was before Taeyeon because alphabetical. So yeah, Don't Say No. Classic. Amazing mini album. And then also for new release stuff, Yezi's song was really good, despite it not being a rap song, which surprised the hell out of me.
Oh, I still need to listen to that. Yeah.
It's actually I did not realize she could sing that well. No offense, but she was the lead rapper.
Yeah, because you've only known her
out,
as a rapper, so.
And she put out Cider and Anaxuna Moon, which are insanely awesome hip hop songs, but she just put out a really good vocal song. And then more importantly, Xi'an's solo debut, Paradise, is amazing. Listen to that song if you have not. It is I can see Xi'an putting out Xi'an from Dreamcatcher, if you don't know. Getting to Taeyeon levels of albums if they ever go full on, giving her the budget for the production of a full album of that quality. She could put out something on My Voice level. That song's so good. Obviously hardcore Dreamcatcher fanboy, take it with a grain of salt. But check it out at least.
I still need to. I saw that it was on. It was like I think it was the second. I just saw the hot tracks on iTunes for K-pop.
Yeah.
It's right below
I
Black
just saw
Swan.
there's a bunch of like music videos or whatever. I don't know how it works.
Yeah, there's a music video plus 2 performance versions. So.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
I had it right now.
Yes, add it to your list because it is very good.
I didn't
What
realize.
about you, Andrew?
I didn't realize she actually released an album. I thought it was just like specials.
Oh no, she didn't. It's a digital single. I'm
Okay.
saying when
Paradise.
she releases an album,
Okay.
I can see it being Taeyeon like level quality.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. I actually have my last FM up here, so maybe you can make that into a thing, or just pull up your last FM stuff. So, I mean, I'm just pulling this from the last 30 days since I haven't been on since the new year. So yes, the most I have on here listened to is Yunha, just because I've just been, with the review and everything. That's probably gonna be like how it is whenever I do reviews. It's just that's gonna be the thing I listen to the most. So yeah, definitely it's insane. I share a lot of Nate's sentiments with the review, so don't really need to go further into that. I've definitely been listening to a lot of Taeyeon. I don't know if you guys talked about how incredible My Tragedy is. Like, holy shit! Who thinks of what freaking K-pop idol thinks of using like accordion in their song? Like, what the hell?
I told you it was an accordion.
It's accordion.
I thought it was an accordion too.
I said it
Jacob
in my notes.
wasn't sure.
I thought it might have been a harpsichord because it kind of sounds like that as well.
It's definitely an accordion.
Yeah, we mentioned that you can hear the compression, so I think we did lean towards.
And I'm just like that intro part just reminds me so much of like Breath of the Wild, like like with Cass and like all of his
Cass,
just
we should get a Cass cover of My Tragedy.
Yes, definitely. Who else have I been listening to? Oh, just Cold, usual. I've been listening to a lot of Perfume lately, just because I don't know.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think just Cooper and I are doing a Perfume discography listen.
Dreamfighter is an amazing song.
I am pushing for a Perfume song rating.
Cooper said it's happening because you're doing the Luna reviews.
Yeah,
so.
I'm doing the Luna review or rating.
Or the Luna rating.
In return, we're doing a Perfume song rating, and I expect everyone to participate because Perfume is no joke.
Dope.
Top 3 groups of all time for me would probably be like Sonyoside, like Girls' Generation, and then like it's 1A Girls' Generation, 1B Perfume. Like that's how highly I rank them, or like how highly I rate them in terms of like music I love. Just because, like for someone that only knows like crappy Japanese, like really shitty Japanese that like I still have to Google Translate stuff when I go to Japan. Like I know I can sing along to like so many of their songs, like word for word. That's how like much I've listened to Perfume like over the years. So
I actually knew Perfume before I knew SNSD.
That's funny. I knew them way
again,
after.
I knew the song Dreamfighter, and I used to love that song.
Yeah,
I guess I still
amazing.
do, but
yeah. Just a lot of this stuff is just listening to like for awards. Zico, I've been listening to a lot of any song just like on repeat, just because DJ for I Love Dance, our dance instructor friend, did a choreography to it. So yeah, and it's actually pretty cool to see like the Any Song Challenge kind of blow up, and like seeing Zico do it with like all these different people. Like it would like do with Chunga. Who else? Hwasa did the Any Song Challenge. I think recently Dara.
Tiffany did it too.
Oh well, no, I mean like I'm talking about people that did it like
with Zico.
Yeah, like I think like,
gotcha.
Dara did it. A bunch of people that like did covers of it, so it's actually really cool. I've been listening to Rad Wimps a lot lately, just because I saw Weathering with You, and like their soundtrack is incredible. Just like
still need to see that movie. I'm really interested in it.
It's really like maybe unpopular. I think I might like it better than Your Name, but I have to go see it again just to sort of like get my bearings.
I wish it was playing near here. I gotta wait till it's on streaming somewhere.
Yeah, I mean it's amazing.
To buy at least.
Yeah, like G-Kids is the distributor. They're usually really good with like digital or Blu-ray releases. So yeah, definitely if you have a chance to go, if Weathering with You is playing in your theater, please go check it out. It's incredible. Makoto Shinkai is a master, and it just made me. It feels corny as hell, but it made me feel homesick for Tokyo. Like like recognizing all these places that I went to just like not even like 3 months ago was just like it was so nostalgic in that sort of way. And listening,
I feel that.
It's the same way with
My-
with the Korean soul, right?
I watched the Talk to Me in Korean like video with subway noises, and just the noises the
Yep.
Yeah.
like the
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it when on Parasite when they faked the
Who's Parasite
admission
spoilers?
letter. It was a Yonsei letter.
Oh yeah. Also,
college
she
admission?
said So this is not really spoilery, but there's a part in where one of the characters is in a taxi, and she is, or not a taxi, but a chauffeur or whatever.
Yep.
And she tells him to drop her off at Heiwa Station.
Heiwa
That's my
Station,
station.
yep.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you get off at Chihuahua. Also, did
there's-
you know the thing where in the original script the reason why they called her Jessica is supposed to be after Jessica of Girls'
SSD.
Generation? Yeah, the whole Jessica, Illinois, Chicago,
Yeah.
Park Sodam is my new bias. Park Sodam's my new old bias. Park Sodam's my new old. Oh my god, I love her so much.
Go see Parasite.
Yeah, go see
Yeah,
Parasite,
definitely go
please.
see
It's
Parasite.
nominated for an Oscar, so please. But not just any Oscar, fucking Best Picture. Please go see it.
I really hope it wins.
Oh, I hope it
think
wins
should.
too. And yeah, that's pretty much what I've been listening to. Oh, one last thing. I've been listening to Kana Bathe. It's like she's like a I don't know R&B. I don't know, like an electronic trap-ish artist. I don't know. I just saw it on Stone Music Entertainment. I listened to it way more than I should have, just because I feel like I didn't like it as much because I thought it was interesting and everything, like the visual concept or whatever. But man, she just uses way too much vocal processing on her voice, and it's just meh. I want it. It's one of those things I wanted to like, but at the end I was just like, it's okay.
Like it's got potential, but it's not quite there.
Yeah, and you know me, that pisses me off even more. I'd rather just like outright hate something than just like feel like I could like something. Yeah, that irritates me even more. So
Yep.
that's what I've been listening to.
Well, so all right, I guess with that wraps up our really short show. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry about no topics. Sorry about the really long intro. We couldn't do anything about it, but you know.
So yeah, if you liked
yep.
it, like, subscribe, share, do all the jazz. Click the
Join
notification
Discord.
bell.
It's mucho
Join
lit.
Discord. It's mucho lit. You can do fun stuff like our K-pop fantasy league is season 1's about to end, and it's gonna be like this. They wanted the end of this fantasy league to just be completely crazy because all these comebacks are happening in the next 2 weeks, which is when it ends. But I have a chance to win thanks to Everglow, so we'll see.
All right.
I've been a solid third for basically the last month, and it's gonna come. This Everglow is gonna put me close to first and second, which is Kirti and Bree.
Yep.
Yeah,
So, we'll see.
there's a lot of fun stuff going on in Discord all the time.
Yep, we'll be doing another one, song ratings, all that stuff.
Yep. All right.
Yep.
So with that, thank you, and good night, and stay throbbingly golden. Yeah, Mike's actually. I really like the intro. It's like a what is that? Is it like a harpsichord?
It's like
or
an
something?
accordion or harpsichord or something weird like that. I have no idea what it is.
Yeah, like, I cannot tell, but I love that in this because like I don't know. I kind of like the idea of using these like quote unquote archaic